As you all know, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with being here at the farm. One of the things that I really do love about being here, though, is being surrounded by so many cool old things. This house, which obviously no one lives in now, was my Uncle Duty's. I don't know how many grates are supposed to be in front of the word uncle in that context, but it's pretty old and awesome. It's not very big, it's just 4 rooms, and there was electricity, but definitely not plumbing. As you can see, we used the place for storage. I don't know when this became the dumping ground for random crap, but it definitely is. One of my absolute favorite things about this house is the wallpaper. Favorite wallpaper. I'm just obsessed with the wallpaper in here. I'm obsessed with it. I mean, it might be a little bit nuts to be this excited by it, but I just think it's beautiful. There's all this stuff just thrown about, and then there's still these things on shelves kind of put here kind of purposefully. Dude, this is kind of pretty. I wonder if it's just white. I think I'm gonna steal this. Oh my gosh, it's not white. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, this is coming home with me. But I don't have to come out to the house that may or may not fall down around me to find beautiful and amazing old things connected to my family's past. This is the oldest of 4 sewing machines in the house currently. I remember fondly my great-grandmother making clothes for me and for my dolls when I was younger. She also used to make beautiful quilts. I found these unfinished quilts in a drawer in the back, and I find them absolutely beautiful. There are also those things that I don't have such a personal connection to, but that my mom remembers fondly. For instance, this typewriter. My great-grandfather apparently used to write her meticulously typewritten letters when she was a child. And then there's these beautiful old school books. Apparently even my ancestors were bad at math. But perhaps my favorite thing we found is all these beautiful old letters. This set was exchanged between my great-grandparents. I guess I dream too much about you. About all I ever think about anymore is how much I love you. I better get a job soon, or I'll go half crazy because I can't marry you. I love you, Hugh. This box was full of correspondence between my grandmother and grandfather, who I lived with during college. We read through a lot of these looking for things to display at their 50th wedding anniversary coming up in June. And while granddaddies were often sweeping and full of emotion, Mimi's were often practical, and at times even pessimistic, like this 20-page installment that ends with, I am different from you in my reasoning and reactions to these matters. It's not an easy job we have of permanently entangling ourselves in our separate worlds. And then there's all the pictures, like this cool vintage photo of my great-grandmother and her sister Alta. Or this photo of that same great-grandmother looking older and, frankly, a little bit badass. Honestly, every time I look, I find more amazing photos of my family and of strangers in black and white and color that I never knew existed. And I could talk about them for hours, but that could get a little bit boring. However, I simply can't let this photo of my grandfather in college go unnoticed. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, I can show you more later.